Hello, good evening. How are you? Yes. All right. I'll diagnose you first and then I will give you clarity today about everything that is troubling you. All right. Relax now completely. Yes. I will be guiding you today about a few techniques that you need to implement, along with giving you clarity. First of all, you seem exhausted now. That is mainly due to all the issues that you are having, connected to your boss, connected to your husband, mainly the masculine forces in your life. Okay. And I will be giving you clarity also and give you techniques also to deal with these forces in your life. And as you implement these techniques along with the intelligence, you will find it different in your attitude. First of all, we are here not to change anyone else. First of all, my focus is always to empower you. You should be powerful to deal with the situation, not dealing with the other person. So let's talk about your boss and your job. First of all, the person is a problem, okay, and that is not a new thing. You have been experiencing all his tantrums, all his stupid ideas, and all his uh, impractical ways to do business or anything. So just share with me about that. Whatever you slide, whatever the leadership slide, what you created, and that about that you need to share with me what has happened that day. You were creating slides. Okay. Hmm. Very good. Very good. Your understanding is very good. This is coming from a higher perspective, and this is what was expected from you. That you should know that you are talented, and you can use your talent in the right direction when you yourself are a coach or a leader about anything that you choose to in life. When you are in a job, you are in a limited role. Your creative freedom is curtailed. You cannot grow beyond a donkey, to be very precise. You are conditioned, you are trained to become a robot, to do the things as per, suppose your boss or superior, that person is not evolving in his life, or growth is not happening in his life, then the perspective from where he runs the organization is very dull and damp. It is like stale concept he keeps on doing, because he is not investing in himself to do anything for his progress. And from that stale intelligence, the stale intellect, actually the one that is repeating everything the same way, they don't want other people to grow, and the organization itself remains very much stagnant and very much limited. But nobody can stop your progress as an individual. You are progressing by leaps and bounds, slowly, because you are investing in yourself in a very defined direction, and with my presence you are growing very fast, which is very much opposite to the pace of the matrix and the pace of your organization. So keep intact all these talents with you, and slowly, gradually, when you become a life coach, you will teach your students, you will teach your means as a follower, whoever is wanting to learn from you. So student is the right thing, and if your clients build up, then your client will learn from you these principles, whatever you're learning. And this time it is the signal that you leave the job. But before leaving the job, you should be ready to be not doing the job, this job. And if you are finding better opportunities which are giving you opportunities to grow, for the time being, if you are not ready to be jobless and you still want to use your talent to learn and grow in a different organization, then you should try for that. Means my suggestion is that why you will stop your progress if you want to grow in life and invest. For example, company like Google, if you are working for a Google and they give you creative freedom to work in a certain direction, or Infosys or any company, these are just the names, but if you can explore in different directions, different setup, or freelancing opportunities also you can explore. Whether freelancing opportunities, you can work in freelancing opportunities, that also you can explore in the meantime. These things you need to do. For example, whatever is your talent area, if you feel that this could be done as a freelancer also, and that you can explore on weekends, if you can do that, and slowly you feel that yes, I am able to do it, then a gradual shift towards a new kind of living will be started. And then when you're sure that whatever you are working as a freelancer, you're satisfied more than money, you're satisfied and you are happy in your life, the money will definitely not come in one day equivalent to the job that you are doing, because you are doing job for a long time. It has certain perks, certain benefits. The rest of the benefits, if you are ready to go, let means if you don't want the benefits of the matrix, means if you don't want the problems of the matrix, you have to go, let go of the benefits of the matrix also. So likewise for this job, if you want to let go of the benefits and you are ready and accepting the new life of being a freelancer with different capacities, maybe your writing ability, you are a professional writer, you are officially you are a professional writer. This means that you can do so many different kinds of work connected opportunities are there for you in the world. You have not explored it yet because you didn't ever know that your life is in a different direction. Till now, your mindset was to do a job which is stable, which is providing you security, and it is for good for the family, and all these things you have been pursuing so far. Now, a different kind of mindset is required to do a freelancing work, because freelancing work will not give you the exact amount of salary or anything that you get in a job at the end of the month. Freelancing works are project based. This means that most of the work that you do will be work oriented. If you deliver the work, you will get paid for it. And this way you can keep on exploring slowly, and just start it, and let rest of the things we will discuss once you start the process of doing it. First is exploration part. At least you start with the exploration. At least it will take 2 to 3 weeks for you to explore. Do you have any opportunities in freelancing work? If that doesn't work, at the same time you can also apply to companies, different companies where your potential is better utilized, and you get the opportunities to grow. Maybe you are working as a HR now, and some companies may hire you like a CEO. You never know what opportunities are waiting for you. Okay, so you need to see how your efforts are being directed by the energy also and your inner guidance. So start doing these things. And about your job boss on daily basis, uh, what time do you feel that he takes away from your regular time, that it feels like an overtime, or doing things like an hmm. Okay, and today is Friday, correct? Hmm. Okay, so what does he? Can you say? Do you have a photograph? His photograph with you? Any photograph? Please send me. I will read him and teach you a few techniques to deal with this person. You have sent the photo. Yes, one second. How old is he? He's 56, 71, 55, 56 age. Hmm. So 55 is old. He is an old person. He is from the old school, and I understand he has less ojas, and he takes away all other people's energy. That is the thing. Uh, okay, this is the signal. Hmm. 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 So I feel this is the right time. You stop spending time with a person who is of this stature and this energy, because ultimately your Kundalini will not allow you that whatever ojas you are building up, he is taking away all the ojas every weekend. It is like that. So it is a great signal. So leave the job, means look in this direction, leave the job. Before leaving the job, you can look for freelancing opportunities, or just do nothing, just take a sabbatical and break from everything, focus on your life, health, and just take a break, enough. So whatever suits you, take a decision from higher consciousness, not from neediness, not from being a victim, not like that. Take from a conscious state that yes, I have chosen, and then you will be means you will feel powerful. For example, I don't discuss about my past because I don't feel that there is any past. Means all the births, multiple births has happened ever since I have become free. But just for only with my students I share when it is inspiring for them. Then let me share with you my story, that for 12 years I was working in an organization and I had a very successful career in that life. This means I had worked on more than 2000 books. I was a writer, I was author, I had production manager, and like I was at the status of the CEO of that company. And due to the toxic environment and many things, the politics and everything, I just decided one day to leave the job, and I just walked out. And after that, I have never looked back to that. And I created my life being an entrepreneur, being a, what I am today. And this is what how my journey began. I left the metrics. First, I left the job, then I left the metrics, and Kundalini supported my process, because I was going through the worst life of being in the matrix, and I chose a life away from the matrix, and it has rewarded me ever since then. And after that, my growth has happened exponentially, because the universe rewards you. So if you take a decision, take from this attitude. Don't take from the perspective from being a victim, or you have to leave the job. No, you decided to leave the job, and that is why you did it. And now you just take a break, look for opportunities which is based on your inner GPS, or wait for some time for life to happen from you. And this and I'm with you. I can create your independent career if you keep doing the things I have been teaching you, and keep implementing on yourself. Okay, so you don't need to worry anything about, even if you leave the job. Okay, but you have to be a versatile person with all your talents and skills utilized for your new life. Okay, so I will be teaching you those things on in the process. All right, so do you have now clarity about this boss and all these things, means connected to the job? Yes. Yes. Yes, you have to wait, and you are also traveling to China for that event. No? Complete that event, do everything, complete this, and then you're ready to leave. Means by the end of February, if you feel, or by the beginning of March, you can leave. Means happily. Okay, and in this process, in this 1.5 month, you will keep on looking for other opportunities, which is exciting for you, and see what happens. Maybe this is the time when you leave the old, the new will welcome you. Maybe the universe is waiting for you to leave it, and then it will send the new energies to you. So that could be a yes, possibility. Yes. All right. Now come yes. Now coming to the sex part with your husband, where you said about erectile dysfunction. I will give you the basic understanding behind erectile dysfunction and what could be done to reverse that naturally. Okay, and if it is possible for you to make him do that on a daily basis, then you will start seeing changes happening in his life. Okay, in his erectile dysfunction problem. Okay, first of all, I want to know from you, when you are having sex with your husband, what is the position that you normally do sex, and when he is having semen release and your orgasm is not yet reached, is this the missionary position, means man on top position mostly? Hmm. Below. So when you are on only suppose you are on women on top position, that time if do this and see how changes happen. For how long his means penis is erected, for how much time, how much duration? 1 2 minutes, 3 minutes? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so there are 2 to 3 things that you need to do initially. You have to give blowjob. Blowjob means you have to use your mouth. Oral sex is involved. Hmm. And hmm. 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 Okay, so it is his problem. Has he left the addiction? Has he left the addiction of cigarettes and smoking and other addictions, drinking addictions? Huh. Okay, but not on a regular basis. Means daily smoking, he has stopped. Okay, all right. So there are few techniques that you need to know. First of all, external kumbhak that I taught you is the best for removing erectile dysfunction because it leads to vasodilation. So over a period of time, external kumbhak will help him to be free from erectile dysfunction. That is 100% guaranteed. And external kumbhak will also improve his other problems in his in health conditions. So external kumbhak you introduce to him, and don't introduce to him for erectile dysfunction. This is the intelligence. You tell him that it is for his concentration, productivity, and better focus in work. And once he does that in work and he feels the difference, his masculine energy, his testosterone level will increase, and this testosterone level increase will slowly lead to blood circulation in his penis. Means there is a direct vasodilation happens in the penis, but psychologically you need to understand the psychology of a man. If you tell him directly that you are doing this for erectile dysfunction, he may feel that he is weak, and he may not, his brain may not be accepting that I am healing myself this way, because it is like man, a masculine ego, a masculine energy doesn't want that his partner is telling her this way, until and unless both of you are like highly evolved at the same level of consciousness. In normal case, the man feels that if my wife, my partner is telling this means I am a weak person. So don't tell him that it is for erectile dysfunction. You tell him that it is for work and productivity, and which is true also. Attention span, focus, and productivity will improve, and this will change the way he functions in his work. It will release dopamine, it will release testosterone, and make him take challenges in life in general. In work also, if he is stagnant, if he is he a businessman or does he do a job? So in job also, if he can take challenges, new responsibilities, and he overcomes them, and just ask him about his job more, work more, and if he shares that there are certain challenges which he is unable to overcome in his work, and after doing external kumbhak he is able to overcome, then naturally it will inspire him to do it more. Okay, and then I will teach you how to teach him and everything that could be done. So this is the technique, this is the intelligence that you need to inspire him this way. Second technique is you will take him out on walk regularly, and movement, daily movement practice. If he can, if see, I do at least 7 to 8 kilometers walking every day, and it requires 3 to 4 hours of investment in this activity. So whatever be the time, if it is morning, it is daytime or evening, but that day's quota of 7 to 8 kilometers walk is important for your brain to build that stamina and energy, and to release all the extra energy in the pelvic. So this is a challenging thing, I know, not practically possible immediately, but slowly, if you can inspire him for manly actions like cycling or going on a walk, and do it with him. Both of you do it with him, means, and after that, that dopamine will be released. After that dopamine, he will in bed when he comes, he will be charged, and that may create a difference. This means throughout the day your role is to see that he's taking up challenges and overcoming them, and you also do that those challenges. If some of the activities are mainly for him, but to be his partner is your role. If you are with him, he will be able to do it. All right, so these are the things you will introduce. Means most of the time you will make sure that he is taking the challenges, and all those challenges he is overcoming physically. Physical challenges he will take. Even external kumbha could release dopamine. How? If the breath hold count someone is skipping, for example, you can do it up to 10 seconds. Keep a count, means not every time you do it, but every day. In the morning, you can keep a breath hold count, how much it is improving. If it is improving beyond 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, that also releases dopamine. So just keeping a record of that will, and the more the count, more stamina you have built up, more growth is happening in you. Means more, the process is happening in a better way. Your immunity is building up. So there is overall process involved in your this erectile dysfunction recovery. Okay, so start with this, and I am there at every stage, so no need to worry. Okay, next, coming to the position part. When you are doing women on top, in that position, for your release, it is not connected to him, even if he is having erectile dysfunction, because it will take him, suppose 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, I don't know how much time it will take for him to recover. But during that time, your energy should not be blocked in your system. So what you are supposed to do, suppose he is here and you are here, and you are sitting on women on top position, then you need to give your pelvic thrust. Pelvic thrust means your pelvic should move like this, this, and this part of your pelvic should be hitted on his penis bone, or on his pelvic bone. So even if he is not inserting it, not able to insert it due to erectile dysfunction, but you are giving this thrust, then you will be able to release that energy, which you don't need to do it with masturbation. Make use of his masculine body to release the extra energy during the same act. Even if the dick is not going inside, but make use of his muscular body, make use of his thighs, use pelvic region, and when you are doing the session, ask him to hold you tightly at different body parts. It could be your boobs, your shoulders, but make sure that he is holding you tight. And when you are when he is holding you tight, that time you try to put the thrust through your pelvic. This you try to do it, and this is first stage. Just try it, and again I will guide you for next. So there are many positions through which you can, and the act of doing it, and mostly whether he is actively dynamic in the session or he is passive in the session. Do you observe this, or do you do it only at night time, or during the daytime also you have tried sometimes in the weekend? So what happens at night? Mostly the energy is drained, means the person is tired. Both of you are tired. So on weekend you have to try something different. If it is possible for both of you to book a place somewhere else where your children are not there, and just go on a honeymoon trip kind of condition where you can have it in the daytime. And the entire purpose of this trip will be to explore each other in a new way, and how he should also get the confidence that if it is in daytime, then the sex activity is more pleasurable, because the body has more energy to do that act, because it is completely physical activity. Understand that the man has to be in dynamic condition to gain from that act. Otherwise, if it is a passive act, then the brain also sees that as like a passive thing, and no masculine energy is left in the body, and no evolution is happening. But if both of you can plan such kind of weekend where for 2 days you are going out at a romantic place, which is a totally different purpose. The purpose itself is sex. The purpose itself is to discover how to do dynamic sex with each other. It has to be a wild one. It has to be like little bit of animal instinct has to be there. Until and unless this animal instinct is not there, you will not be able to release energy in both of you. In his case also, the energy is remaining trapped. He is releasing semen very faster. That doesn't mean that his energy is getting released. But if means you should come out of that notion that insertion is required for energy release, even through foreplay in a dynamic way, little animalistic way, means he should hold you tightly, you should have a grip on him when you are holding it. If you can, you should be able to put the thrust, like these kind of things, you will be able to release your energy, and once that happens you will also gain confidence to go to the next level. So there are many levels. This is what I am teaching you is tantra. Tantra is dynamic play of Shiva and Shakti energy, and that is the purpose of ascension of energy. When you do this energy may work. When you do it, then both of your energy is ascended. Otherwise you are just a people of the matrix, and no evolution is happening through sex. Sex to super consciousness will happen only that energy is getting released from you, and the chakras are getting unblocked, and that energy goes to the upper chakras, and that happens multiple times in sex. All right, next is no, no cubes. No medication is required. No medication is required. This walking activity itself, taking challenges in work itself, means whatever work he is doing, taking challenges in it should be dopamine releasing activity for him on daily basis, regular basis, and he should feel that he is like in control of his body. Right now he is not in control of his body. So external kumbhak, then mouth exhalation will work, and you should try to find out whether he is having any trauma lodged. If it is trauma lodged, then this diaphragm has to be means extended. I will share with you a technique where right now you can do this technique with me. First you do exhalation completely. Complete exhalation has to happen. After that, when the inhalation is happening, try to inflate the belly from inside little more than the normal inhalation. This means little bit of extra from here. This part should be extended. This should be like a pregnant lady, rounded. Okay. So this part should not be lodged. So make sure that when he is breathing, then this part is inflated. Okay, breathing well. It should not be shallow breathing. So inhalation, if he cannot inhale, focus on exhalation. So teach him exhalation, teach him external kumbhak, all the external activities. And next thing, which is totally different from what we have been discussing about this, it is more about you, how to relax in your body. It is called pandiculation. Pandiculation means natural way of bodies yawning and an expanded and contraction movement that body does on its own. So how to initiate it? You need to do like this. Yes, and stretch the body completely, extend the body, arms in different direction. Yes, this is called pandiculation. You do it more often, 30 to 40 times in a day. You do, especially when you feel your energy is locked. That time you do it and feel the difference. You will get immediate relaxation. This is, yes, right now it's happening naturally. All right. So these are the things you introduce, and slowly you will keep updating me whenever there are challenges. You discuss with me. But you are working, yes, working on the right direction, because these are the fundamentals of your relationship with your husband. And one aspect before I complete this session, about the crying part, you said that you feel more emotional. Yes, and now you feel more of his energy. So I just want to know when he is scolding you or telling anything, there are two things. He is sad himself and he is throwing the tantrums on you. This is one aspect. Another is he is doing so for your betterment. So what is his pattern? Is he doing it for your betterment, or he is just showing tantrums on you? Means he is disturbed and he is showing tantrums on you. Okay, so this means that you cannot do much about it. You just need to make sure that you are not taking it inside. So the way you are taking your boss less seriously, you have to take him less seriously, because ultimately it is your nervous system. Your nervous system goes into freeze mode. So the technique that I taught you right now, that whenever he is saying something which you feel that is causing a freeze mode in you, then this technique you do immediately, and keep doing exhalation or belly movement. If you cannot do mouth exhalation in his presence, then you can just do exhalation, means from the belly, also from the no. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Correct. So keeping the exhalation continuously is the only way, and don't take him seriously. First of all, with what attitude you are telling, because you are ascending in your journey, and your Kundalini is making you more feminine and more sensitive to life. So no shit will be tolerated by Kundalini. So when Kundalini is making you feel crying about those issues, this means that don't blame yourself. It is the energies. She is teaching you how to respond to energies, and this is how the journey is. Matrix is becomes a shit. All of a sudden, the same person with whom you are having the closest relationship will become alien to you, and you have to go through that process. So let it happen. There is nothing to worry about, because he is your life partner. He is going to stay for a longer period. Means there is nothing. No separation is going to happen for him and you. But yes, the dynamics of energy, you need to become intelligent enough to manage your energy. And slowly, slowly, if he evolves from his stage, then he will behave in a better way. All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Yes. Bye. Bye. See you. So in this case, whatever solutions I have given, I will just read out everything to you. Although intimacy with my husband is much better than before, I do not know how to handle his on and off erectile dysfunction and low libido. So it has many factors. If you are a man and watching this video, then you have to work on many directions about your health condition to build up a great libido and also erectile dysfunction that you can learn from me. When his ED acts up, we either stopped halfway or never enter at all. But when ED never acts up, semen retention is not possible, as he will continue on until semen is released. To a man, they feel this is the complete process. Yes, semen retention is a higher level of act for higher purpose. If you are a man of the matrix, you will always go through a consumption, that is semen release. And again, this is a very dynamic science and art of how you do the sexual activity. It comes in the tantra perspective. That is the technique of doing sex for sex to super consciousness. It has to be learned. It cannot be imbibed like a consumer of the matrix, where you are doing it only for sexual release, semen release. So also, if you have more of lust energy, then you cannot retain semen. You have to complete that act. So that is a totally different perspective. One to one, I can teach you if you are connecting to me. So my dilemma is, with the ED condition, at least there is semen retention, but sometimes my sexual urge not released. But if he sees a doctor for medication for ED, then telling him semen retention is so difficult. So there is no medication required as per the techniques that I teach. Also, I find that I easily shed tears if he raised his voice slightly at me. This seldom happened in the past, but now I am so emotionally sensitive to how he talks to me or treat me. This I don't understand. So there is a masculine energy behaving in a different way. One is from husband, one is from boss, and both have different properties. As a female, her Kundalini awakening is going on. Awakened Kundalini has already awakened, and she is in the progress of the journey. And as Kundalini is ascending higher and higher, she is doing the sadhanas, the practices, she is evolving in consciousness and she is becoming sensitive to energies also. So this is how Kundalini rewards you. If you are working on yourself, especially when you are working with me, your progress is smoother and faster also. But if you are not working in the right direction, then it is not possible. So there are many aspects of this video. If you have watched it completely, then erectile dysfunction is one of the issues that I have addressed, and one to one I can address more issues if you have other problems in your body and health condition as well. So external kumbhak that I taught in this video is like this: inhale, then exhale completely from your mouth, and then hold your breath. In other videos I have taught many times this technique, so you can have a watch over those videos, or you can learn from me directly. Thank you. Bye bye.